Only when the tide goes out do you discover who's been swimming naked. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. Chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. It's far better to buy a wonderful company at a fair price than a fair company at a wonderful price. Rule number 1. Never lose money. Rule number 2. Never forget rule number 1. I always knew I was going to be rich. I don't think I ever doubted it for a minute. When a management with a reputation for brilliance tackles a business with a reputation for bad economics, it is the reputation of the business that remains intact. It's better to hang out with people better than you. Pick out associates whose behavior is better than yours, and you'll drift in that direction. Should you find yourself in a chronically leaking boat, energy devoted to changing vessels is likely to be more productive than energy devoted to patching leaks. I don't look to jump over 7-foot bars. I look around for 1-foot bars that I can step over. Derivatives are financial weapons of mass destruction. There seems to be some perverse human characteristics that likes to make easy things difficult. If past history was all there was to the game, the richest people would be librarians. I never attempt to make money on the stock market. I buy on the assumption that they could close the market the next day and not reopen it for 5 years. You only have to do a very few things right in your life, so long as you don't do too many things wrong. The best thing I did was to choose the right heroes. Our favorite holding period is forever. We always live in an uncertain world. What is certain is that the United States will go forward over time. Today, people who hold cash equivalents feel comfortable. They have opted for a terrible long-term assets, one that pays virtually nothing and is certain to depreciate in value. If a business does well, the stock eventually follows. The investor of today does not profit from yesterday's growth. You know, people talk about this being an uncertain time. You know, all time is uncertain. I mean, it was uncertain back in 2007. We just didn't know it was uncertain. It was uncertain on September 10, 2001. It was uncertain on October 18, 1987. You just didn't know it. The smarter the journalists are, the better off society is. For to a degree, people read the press to inform themselves, and the better the teacher, the better the student body. Your premium brand had better be delivering something special, or it's not going to get the business. Why not invest your assets in the companies you really like? As my West said, too much of good thing can be wonderful. If you get to my age in life and nobody thinks well of you, I don't care how big your bank account is, your life is a disaster. Of the billionaires I have known, money just brings out the basic traits in them. If they were jerks before they had money, they are simply jerks with $1 billion. You have no ability. If you are a financial institution and you're threatened with criminal prosecution, you have no ability to negotiate. I'm a huge bull on this country. We will not have a double depreciation at all. I see our business coming back almost across the board. The rich are always going to say that, just give us more money and we'll go out and spend more, and then it will all trickle down to the rest of you. But that has not worked for the last 10 years, and I hope the American public is catching on. If anything, taxes for the lower and middle class, and maybe even the upper middle class should even probably to be cut further. But I think that people at the high end, people like myself, should be paying a lot more in taxes. We have it better than we've ever had it. I just think that when a country needs more income, and we do, we're only taking in 15% of GDP. I mean that when a country needs more income, they should get it from the people that have it. Someone is sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. Predicting rain doesn't count, building arcs does. Wall Street is the only place that people ride to in a Rolls Royce to get advice from those who take the subway. We simply attempt to be fearful when others are greedy, and to be greedy only when others are fearful. Time is the friend of the wonderful company, the enemy of the mediocre. In the business world, the rear view mirror is always clearer than the windshield. Only buy something that you'd be perfectly happy to hold if the market shut down for 10 years. Look at market fluctuation as your friend rather than your enemy. Profit from folly rather than participate in it. The only way to get love is to be lovable. It's very irritating if you have a lot of money. You'd like to think you could write a check, I'll buy $1 million worth of love. But it doesn't work that way. The more you give love away, the more you get. I buy expensive sweets. They just look cheap on me. Beware of Shakespearean formulas. The first rule is not to lose. The second rule is not to forget the first rule. When you combine ignorance and leverage, you get some pretty interesting result. Wide diversification is only required when investors that do not understand what they are doing. We enjoy the process far more than the proceeds. Basically, when you get to my age, you'll really measure your success in life by how many of the people you want to have love you actually do love you. A public opinion poll is no substitute for touch. We believe that according the name investors to institutions that trade actively is like calling someone who repeatedly engage in one-night stands a romantic. The business schools reward difficult, complex behavior more than simple behavior, but simple behavior is more effective. Risk is a part of God's game, alike for men and nations. You do things when the opportunities come along. I've had periods in my life when I've had a bundle of ideas come along, and I've had a long dry spells. If I get an idea next week, I'll do something. If not, I won't do a damn thing. I'm quite serious when I say that I do not believe there are, on the whole earth besides so many intensified wars as in the United States, no man can form an adequate idea of the real meaning of the word without coming here. I bought a company in the mid-90s called Dexter Shoe and paid $400 million for it, and it went to zero, and I gave about $400 million worth of Berkshire stock, which is probably now worth $400 billion, but I've made a lot of dumb decisions. That's part of the game. You have no ability. If you're a financial institution and you're threatened with a criminal prosecution, you have no ability to negotiate. I think that both parties should declare the debt limit as a political weapon of mass destruction which can be used. I mean, it's silly to have a country that has 237 years building up its reputation, and then have people threaten to tear it down because they're not getting some other matter. Let blockheads read what blockheads wrote. I would say the most satisfying thing actually is watching my 3 children each pick up on their own interests and work many more hours per week than most people that have jobs at trying to intelligently give away that money in fields that they particularly care about. The big question about how people behave is whether they've got an inner scorecard or an outer scorecard. It helps if you can be satisfied with an inner scorecard.